one of the residents said, if you think I'm going to leave my smart house and move into a dumb apartment, you've got something else coming to you.
Alexa, turn the thermostat to 73.
The AC is set to 73.
At Fellowship Square in Mesa, Arizona, we provide an environment that is wholesome, uplifting, and our entire organization is a world where all people can live with purpose. We give our residents grace so they can age in place.
Here at Fellowship Square-Mesa, we have independent living, memory care, and assisted living. The goals that we have is for our residents to be as independent as possible. One of the reasons why we're very unique is we don't get into what we call the glitter. There's no facade that we put on to try to give the impression that we're something that we're not. The biggest fear is having somebody else to take care of them. And to be able to maintain accessibility and independence, we find that with the right technology, they're able to thrive with dignity. At first, a lot of the seniors don't understand what a smart apartment can do, but when they realize the advantages they can have, a little more even independent.
Alexa, close blind.
Okay.
I've used Alexa for playing music. I've always asked it in the morning what the weather is, and I've had some emergencies, and it got the help that I needed right away. One night, I rolled out of bed and fell on the floor. My pendant was not on my arm, so I yelled out from my bedroom, "Alexa, please call security." So he called the fire department, and they were out in no time at all. I was so glad that I could call Alexa to get to my needs.
Alexa Smart Properties is the Alexa that you know. It's the Alexa that's familiar to you, but it's empowered with the tools that you need to make Alexa accessible across your entire property, to your staff, to your residents and customers and guests. Now it's built in such a way so that you can customize it for the needs that you have. When we first started speaking with Fellowship Square-Mesa, it became apparent early on that there were some very specific needs and desires that they had when looking at Alexa. They needed a solution that was going to be affordable, accessible, and technology that was going to allow them to reach more of the residents. There's this benefit of using your voice to access the information. It was a perfect fit for them to build a solution that was easy for them to use and begin incorporating into the daily activities within the community. You can connect and access that information right at your fingertips through voice.
Alexa, turn on the sink light.
Okay.
We were looking for something that could satisfy the residents' request that they needed to adjust their thermostats and know what's on the menu and to call in work orders. Alexa has helped with that.
We got with Amazon and we started putting just the basic skills together. I started working on my own customization skills. It was just basically what's on the menu, what's for lunch, what's the dessert. And the more I dug, the more I found out, it's just programming.
I had never used Alexa until I came here, but I like Alexa. I like to be able to sit in my chair and tell it to turn the AC up and down.
In assisted living, we have some people that have Parkinson's. And a major problem with Parkinson's is their medication has to be within 10 minutes, 6 minutes each side of when it's due. If you don't have the reminder system that Alexa provides, your caregiver or your spouse has to be in the room to remind you to take your medication. They get their dignity back, and they keep it for as long as they're in the community. Working with Amazon directly was just absolutely invaluable. The return on investment for Alexas, just take the Wi-Fi thermostats. Before Alexa, my maintenance crew was constantly going into our residents' apartments to help adjust their thermostats. When you go in to talk to a resident, it should take maybe 2 minutes. These are 15-minute conversations because you just can't go into a resident's apartment without having a conversation. Now, if they're able to change it with voice, they don't have to call the front desk, so it saves me an FTE, 40 hours a week. That allows my maintenance crew to do more work
When I started putting Alexa in, our average age was 90 years old and the average person moving in was 87 and a half. And I had 2 residents in their 70s. 6 years later, I have over 70 residents in their 70s. My average age of my resident now is 86. And I have a lot younger audience because of Alexa.
If you want to go from 77% occupancy to 88, or from 88 to 98, that 10% is the ROI. Just start modestly. If I was starting out and I had a community with vacancies, I'd put every penny I could into Alexa because nobody's going to move in to dumb apartments.